It is no surprise, yet it is very symbolic to have a former head of state go to the police and be interrogated, maybe 24, it could be up to 48 hours on this very sensitive and controversial 2007 campaign. And this is the campaign that he won. He was elected president, but there's been this shadow hanging over him, and the shadow is because it's Libyan money, it's Gaddafi's money, so it's possibly toxic. And we've seen some of his very close aides, his chief of staff, former Interior Minister Claude Guéant, put under formal investigation in this case, and this could happen to Nicolas Sarkozy. He could be put under formal investigation, or he could be let go by the investigators. The assumption is that if they bring a former head of state in for questioning, it's probably to put him under formal investigation. Obviously, this would only be one of the first steps. We then have to see if they send him to trial or not. But clearly, this is very uncomfortable for Nicolas Sarkozy. But this is no surprise. Many of the protagonists from the investigation have been questioned, and my understanding is that several former Libyan officials have been recently questioned by the investigative magistrates on this issue. They may be brought to the fore additional documents, maybe additional testimonies about the relationship between Nicolas Sarkozy and Muammar Gaddafi prior to the 2007 presidential election.
Now, Mark, this is not the only case that Nicolas Sarkozy is embroiled in. He has a few other legal troubles.
Yes, he has legal troubles and more advanced legal troubles in other cases where we don't have time to talk about all of them. But let's say that in the ensuing presidential election, 2012, he is put under formal investigation for overspending, basically for allegedly putting up a scheme whereby his campaign would spend much more than officially declared. So that's one. And there's another case of influence peddling where the prosecutor has requested that there be a trial. So he clearly has other cases. He has not been clearly indicted or convicted, of course, but there are all these legal troubles hanging over him. The party faithful still follow him and support him. However, he lost. And he was beaten soundly in the primary because he wanted to become president again last year. So this is obviously not a good sign for Nicolas Sarkozy, and we'll see where that leads him. But clearly, among all those investigations, the Libyan money could be the most damaging for his reputation.